traders, welcome back to another market update. Let's dive in. As you can see, I've actually added another position at this H4 zone. Now, many of you who understand the event chain will understand that there was an event break, but there was no return to the actual trigger event. And this is something that I just want to talk about because something like this comes after much screen time. It comes with instinct. It comes with understanding the market. And yes, it comes with a hell of a lot of luck also. Okay. So let me tell you what's been happening so far. So we know that we got into a 5-minute trigger event up from this H1 zone up here, and that pushed down, and we're currently at 317 pips. Let me just get rid of this for now. And we also have a zone on the 15-minute chart that came into play as a level test, and we're currently up 173 pips with, again, another 8 pip risk. So what I noticed, and I think I mentioned this in the last video, that after we break this low, we will get some form of an aggressive pullback. And the pullback started from around, let's have a look. It started from 3 o'clock in the afternoon on the 14th of May, and then it pushed all the way up to the H4 zone until I hit it around 1 a.m. in the morning. So now we're into the Asian session. So as soon as I saw a 15-minute engulfing structure, I literally placed the limit orders there and stops behind. And as you can see, we got a level test and the market continued to go to the downside. Now, as the market pushed down and through this area, I thought to myself, okay, fair enough. Now we could potentially get a move back maybe the next day for a trigger, and then the market could potentially come down. And let me tell you something, right? Yes, you're probably thinking, okay, but how do you know that that 15-minute bearish engulfing structure is actually going to work? I didn't. Okay, I didn't know. If this one didn't work and the market moved up, now we're getting quite late into the evening, that probably would have been like, if it continued up, maybe like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, would I be staying up that time? Probably not. But I took the first engulfing structure, bearish engulfing structure, and took the level test, and it worked. All right. So that is clearly a bit of luck. If the market had totally crashed through here and gone up, then it would have taken me out. And would I have tried to trade another bearish engulfing structure that was probably going to be nested inside this H4 supply zone? Yes, of course. So then, and if that didn't work, it would have taken me out twice. But on this occasion, it decided to do a perfect level test and then move to the downside. It broke our 15-minute event break area, and then the next day, but due to the momentum that the markets had so far, it did not return. So the market just continued down perfectly, which is now coming up to the daily demand zone, which is nested deep inside this weekly area of demand also. So yes, I got into that trade on the H4. It was instinct and luck at the same time. And sometimes, you may be thinking, well, there's no room for instinct in the marketplace. It's about being robotic, trading your strategy, and making sure that you follow through with the process. And yes, that is correct. But after you have enough screen time, you can make plays like this, and not all of those plays will be right. I've made plenty of plays like this, and they're not all right, okay? Most of them will probably be wrong, and maybe you'll have to try them 2, 3, 4 times to see if you can get in early like that from level tests. And this was I just thought to myself, do you know what? It's the beginning of the Asian session. The markets had some real momentum, so maybe we could get a push down during this Asian session, and we certainly did. Okay, so I don't want you guys thinking, oh, this is a change of strategy, or this is something that you have to do now, try and get level tests. No, that's certainly not the case. The case is that we've just currently got extreme downside momentum on GJ right now. And at the time it hit the beginning of the Asian session at 1 a.m. in the morning, and the way that aggressive pullback happened, a lot of things lined up for this move down to occur. So instinctively, I just took the bearish engulfing structure from a level test, and it worked out. Okay. So currently 300 pips on one trade, and currently 170 plus pips on this trade. What I'm hoping to see Sunday evening or tonight, I should say, is maybe a gap into this level. That would be really nice, a nice gap into this level. And then the market can start, consolidating or doing whatever it's going to do at that point. But that would be really cool. But then I'm going to be looking for H1 event breaks, but I am going to be keeping an eye on this level as well, because it does have the potential to actually break this daily area of demand and push straight through. As we can see, there is a big, big wick that I am very, very suspicious about. And, if the market couldn't get down here, then the orders, I'm just very, very suspicious about this wick. So I'm going to be very careful looking at H1 event breaks when it enters that daily demand, but I'm definitely going to be paying attention to it also. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll be back again tomorrow with another.